There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The Chapman Automotive Group brings to you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting.
Find an extensive selection of high-quality vehicles at Chapman Automotive Group by going to ChapmanTucson.com today.
Visit Chapman Tucson at ChapmanTucson.com. Chapman Automotive Group, they offer the largest selections of new and used cars for sale online in Arizona. Acura, Audi, Honda, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Volkswagen, and Sprinter. All right, Ollie.
You went like Japanese national team on me with Acura.
Acura, I know. I was like,
is that what that was?
I had Audi in my head.
Audi
in my head. And I saw Acura. I was like, Acura?
Acura.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, Ollie.
Sprinter.
Sprinter.
Yeah.
But okay, so what's your good? I feel like our good is probably the same.
It is, man. It was a great night at the Boneyard, Tucson Convention Center for the Tucson Sugar Skulls, and the magic is in the air. We said it last week. There's something special going on in Tucson with this professional football team. And to me, the best part of the win on Saturday versus a very good Arizona Rattlers organization that's coached by a very good coach is that it was a real team win. We talk a lot about the Jerome Johnson acquisition at quarterback, and as we should, he's made a major difference for this team offensively. But, you know, we're a good team, and Jerome didn't have maybe his best game, threw some picks. His first two drives were interceptions. We're down 14-0, but the team picked it up, and to limit the top scoring offense in the IFL to 28 points, the defense was magnificent, made big plays in big moments. I think really switched the momentum of that game with a fourth down stop towards the end of the first quarter, and then really allowing the team to get back in the game 14-10 at halftime. Mackey at running back was awesome. The receivers blocking downfield for a lot of those runs.
Yep.
Those things matter. Those are blocks that lead to touchdowns. And the special teams, we were talking about the special teams hasn't been very special at the beginning of the year. Well, it's become special. Jackson, our returner, is unbelievable. We got our own number 7 that we can return. You're not supposed to kick to him. And he's been awesome. He was special teams player of the week last week. I wouldn't be surprised if he's defensive player of the week this week. And we got a kicker in Woodard who makes big kicks, hit a deuce at the end of the game to take it from a 5-point to a 7-point lead. So to me, this team playing in a way that it's like, it's not just one guy. That one guy is important, but we can win as a team. I think it's not just that you won, it's how you won. And it's going to lead to great things. So the way this team is playing, the way the crowds are showing up, the way they're cheering on the team, we got a real home field advantage in the Tucson Convention Center. So I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled for my partners that have put in so much time and work. Part of the Board of Governors, our guy Edmund Marquez has been relentless and passionate and working 18-hour days to make sure that we are doing all the right things on and off the field. Coach Kaiser and the coaching staff have been awesome. We haven't talked about Coach Allen and the offensive line. Talk about unsung heroes. That offensive line has been solid all year.
Yeah.
And
Baker, man.
Yeah, man.
That center, number 69.
Number 69. It's just a great team win. We got a great collection of guys. The fans have really put their arms around him, and I couldn't be more happy as a part of the organization, as a fan of football, and as a proud Tucsonan that we've got that magic in the air with the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
Q Baker is a ball of charisma, man. The guy's got all sorts of personality. And after every Sugar Skulls win, the Sugar Skulls social media team, they record him singing "I Got a Pocket Full of Sunshine," that popular song. Is it Natasha Bedingfield or something like that? I don't know who sings it, but if you hear the song, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that has become like the Sugar Skulls theme song. It's like after every win, the videos get crazier and crazier and crazier of Q Baker singing "I Got a Pocket Full of Sunshine." But my good is just kind of the entire Tucson Sugar Skulls organization and how it's just a perfect storm right now. Because in the first half of the season, Ollie, it was defense is playing great, ownership is great, the game experience is all great, but we need the product on the field to get better. And the product on the field has not only gotten better, it has gotten better to the point where now we're talking about the C word with the Sugar Skulls, championship. I mean, they look like a championship team. And right now they're rolling. And I was wondering how these last couple of games would go, because to me, that was the test to see where this team is at. You take down the defending IFL champ in Vegas. You beat a really good Arizona Rattlers team after they just absolutely dismantled you by 42 points earlier in the season. And to beat those two teams and do it in that fashion, to me, I think the Sugar Skulls, they sent a message to the IFL and the rest of the league that, hey, we're here. Like, yeah, you guys might host us in the playoffs, but we're gonna probably beat you guys. So get ready. So this Sugar Skulls team is really good. And then, like I said, everything about Saturday was a perfect storm, because you had a Pilates class in the afternoon at the Boneyard, which had over 50 people in attendance.
Yeah.
There was a few dudes in there, mostly ladies, but hey, there's a few guys getting some Pilates work in on the field. And then you had the folks from Tombstone come in and give a great reenactment of Tombstone, right? It was great to see that on the field. And then the game itself, everything was just a W for the Tucson Sugar Skulls on Saturday. So,
I love looking in the crowd and the group of kids having so much fun. It's just it's very gratifying.
Yeah.
And and families having fun and the fans into it. And shout out to the Tucson Sugar Skulls Booster Club, because, man, they do an amazing job making sure these guys got what they need and they're taken care of, and spent a lot of time with it. So from an organizational standpoint, top to bottom, our interns, the people that work in the front office, the board of everybody is just, we're all so together right now and so connected that it's, when you talk about team and culture and you're actually inside the inner circle, it's a great feeling.
There's a great culture right now with the Sugar Skulls. So get behind this team. There's at least one guaranteed home game in that's the regular season home finale against Northern Arizona. But hey, the way this team is playing, it would not surprise me if we saw them playing for the IFL championship
in Tucson. That's the storyline, man. Go on the road, win 2 playoff games, and you get to play the championship game at home. That is
it's a sweet treat.
That's 2005 Steelers stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
There.
Hell yeah.
That's a sweet treat.
That's a sweet treat, man. Yeah. Hey, tough. I mean, hell of a schedule and to end the season and then go through the gauntlet in the playoffs. That's a little sweet treat, man.
That's like a Cinnabon after JCPenney, I tell you what.
Straight up, man. Straight up. All right. I'm gonna keep it real quick with my bad Ali. Zach Gallen, the pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Wolf, had probably the worst start of his career over the weekend. In a 16-6 loss to the Minnesota Twins, Zach Gallen in 4 innings gave up 12 hits and allowed 7 runs. He has never given up 12 hits before, so by far the worst start of his career. And he has been struggling all year long. Him and Merrill Kelly, they brought back Merrill Kelly this year to help out with that pitching rotation. And both of those guys have been just all sorts of bad this year. So Zach Gallen, all-time Diamondback. I mean, he's going to go down as an all-timer, but woof, Saturday was not good.
Yeah, my bad is kind of deals with the World Cup. Everything about the World Cup I've loved. Okay, it's been awesome. I'm really enjoying it. There's just one thing, if I could just tweak and fix, I think it would make a big impression, at least on fans in the United States.
Okay.
Ads during hydration breaks?
No, that's I think overrated. Who cares? They get water, so what?
No, I think the hydration breaks are good. It's when they go to ads.
Just go watch Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Yeah, Telemundo's great. It's the pretending like you got shot every time there's any contact whatsoever. And you think it's like, they're like, well, it's the Latin American countries because they got that sangre apasionado. It's not. It's like every country. And It's like if you sit there and you writhe in pain longer, you think the ref will actually, you know what? On second thought, that was a foul.
Uh-huh.
If we could just, maybe put in some sort of penalty for like blatant flopping, it would be just a little bit better. And it's not like the only countries that I've seen that don't really do it are like Japan and Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, European, African, Latin America, it's Northern America. Like, just guys, stop. if they're gonna call the foul, they call the foul. If not, get up.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's one thing I could change, that's it. It's a little, sometimes just a little demasiado, too much.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have an embellishment penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe when they get that penalty, they get sent to a box for like 2 minutes, so they can't play, so the team's shorthanded.
I
Instead
swear.
of the grass, put some ice down.
Yeah.
I'd be with it.
I swear it's like, it looks like it's like, man, that guy got kicked with full power in the jejune.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way he's.
And then they do the
writhing on
replay, and it's like a finger grazes
no,
his cheek.
no touch at all. No touch at all. Not even a toe.
Yeah.
Ugly, Justin.
My ugly is live golfers at the U.S. Open. So shout out to Wyndham Clark for winning the U.S. Open, going wire to wire. Yeah. Not many people go wire to wire, period, but to do that at Shinnecock Hills,
I give him credit,
impressive
man.
stuff,
He
man.
grinded it out yesterday, and he's got a temper on him.
He does.
But
I mean,
he kept his composure, and he gave the best post-game or post-match speech about, I know the fans were against me. I did a lot of that myself. Scotty Scheffler's one of the best golfers. He's going to win that Grand Slam, and I just need to win them back, and I need to comport myself with a lot more professionalism. I give Wyndham Clark a bunch of credit.
Well, this is a guy that was it the U.S. Open where he just beat the hell out of a locker?
Yeah, last year.
It was last year? Okay.
Yeah.
And so that was like, dude, not a good look, but I agree with you. I mean, totally was composed the entire way. Going wire to wire, that was good stuff from Wyndham Clark. But the live golfers, Joaquin Niemann, after the first round, he got a 2-stroke penalty on, we talked about it last week on a hole because he threw a golf club. And then on Friday, John Rahm was seen, he hit a bad shot and he like kicked his driver like a good 10 yards. He was like kicking it like a soccer ball, just kicking it because he was so mad at himself. And I'm like, I understand like golfers, they get mad at themselves sometimes. But what's up with the live guys just kind of acting like a bunch of babies?
Yeah.
So that's my
Joaquin Niemann, by the way, great post match comment. They said, hey, if you wouldn't have gotten that 11 on that hole, do you think that you would have been in contention to win the tournament? And he said, if my aunt had tires, she'd be a car.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You and the proper response.
You and I are on the same page. Golf fans in the United States, class it up, man. Like, I'm just so sick of like Ryder Cup acting like fools. US Open, a bunch of people got kicked out. Rory McIlroy hits a drive and somebody yells, I hope it goes in the bunker. And then Wyndham Clark, just like the very obvious palatable, I'm rooting against you. There needs to be a certain decorum, especially at major golf tournaments in the United States. And U.S. golf fans right now, in my book, are the worst golf fans in the world. And we really need to do better. It's really kind of like, and I think the PGA and the USGA, because they're different tournaments, they should make a list of anybody we kicked out cannot go to any golf tournament, at least banned for 5 years. Let's collaborate. This thing where it became cool to yell after everybody shot and, hey, look at me, guy. Oh, burn. Let the driver burn. Shut up, dude. You're a clown. You have no friends. Put down the White Claw, put on some socks, and get some professionalism.
It's everyone trying to be the mashed potatoes guy, right? Let me yell something to get some viral attention.
I don't know. It seems like it's worse than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Right.
Put on some socks.
Yeah.
Put on some socks.
Put on some socks.
Nobody wants to see the dogs.
Maybe some tennis shoes. Forget about the white leather loafers and no socks. Drinking the White Claw, the white belt. Dude, you're a clown.
And as the incomparable, incorrigible Mo Farhang would say,
get a job.
There it is.
Get a job.
High fives all around, fellas.
I love Mo Farhang. Love Mo Farhang. Hope you had a good Father's Day, Mo.
He did. Got a couple of nice shirts. Got him a nice Golden Bear pullover and
hell yeah,
like an American golf shirt that he can wear on the 4th of July on your birthday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Golden Bear pullover.
Golden Bear was a line of Jack Nicklaus apparel.
Oh,
yeah.
And I found one. They're hard to find now because that company doesn't exist anymore. But
yeah. I was like, I didn't know Mo was a Cal fan.
Yeah. First set of golf clubs I had, Golden Bear.
Me too.
Oh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Second pair. That's the first one I bought. Golden Bear.
That's okay.
They were terrible.
High five still stands.
Yeah.
They were terrible.
Terrible clubs.
Very heavy.
Yeah.